I'm here with Matt Stopera. He's a reporter for BuzzFeed. Matt was with us last week when we were in Tampa doing his now rather famous Frab or drab assessments of the delegates. It was great having you there, and thanks for coming back. You haven't had a whole lot of time to spend in Charlotte yet, but I can tell just from looking over at the screen that you've got quite an interesting take on some of the delegates and their attire.
Yeah, totally. One of the things that surprised me most was how big these delegates were going. Like in Tampa, it was more showy and more blingy, but this is more kind of like, how big can your hat get?
How
like,
ostentatious can you be?
Totally,
yes.
Yeah. So that was like totally one of the things that I noticed. And then we have this great lady here. One of my favorite things is she has Obama. She has an Obama manicure.
I love that. Yep.
And it's amazing because Obama's perfect because it's 5 letters. So there you go.
Okay.
Brilliant. I'm surprised that we haven't seen more of these. So like definitely mega fab right there. And then we have, so this lady is, she's a delegate from Mississippi, and she is by far the best dressed and the most overly dressed. Tonight
I definitely saw her too. Was she wearing a flag?
Yeah.
I saw her. Yes.
She's wearing a flag.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she has this hat. She has Obama next to a horse. His arm is around the horse. She has a surfing Obama on her hat. Totally fab. Totally awesome.
Okay.
And then
now, before you go on though, what defines fab to you? All right.
Fab. Okay. So see, fab to me is just kind of like, I like when people go for it and when people take chances with things and when people like. I like things that are over the top, and I like things that take effort. So, like, when you show me that you're doing something. So, for example, like this couple here, I love couple costumes because it's just cuter. And we didn't see this at the RNC. There weren't many matching couples, but I've seen a bunch.
I saw entire delegations, though.
Okay,
right?
so
like
that's
Texas,
different.
Colorado,
So that's different.
Right, remember that.
But, okay, so then we have drab right here, visors. We do not like visors just because.
Is that a thing with you, or just?
It's a personal thing. So, like, I have my things that I don't like. I've been seeing a lot of bobbleheads on hats here, which I didn't see any Mitt Romney bobbleheads.
Nope.
I really like that, and that's kind of an alternative to the Beanie Baby on the hat, which is a thing that lots of delegates do.
In fact, the minute I got here, I learned to say, "Oh, bobblehead," right? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right. You saw it. Yeah.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
I love puns. Puns are great.
That's good.
American Samoa is rocking these awesome headdresses tonight, and
nice.
They're just really floral, and it just shows. Like, I like when I can look at someone, I can be like, oh, you're from Hawaii, you're from American Samoa, you're from, you can kind of tell. This was kind of funny. I thought this was clever.
They wore their license plate.
They wore their license plate.
Okay,
so I'm actually calling this Frab, which is a combination of fab and drab, because I like the idea. I like this is kind of out there.
Sure is.
And but it's also like you're wearing your license plate on your back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give me a break. So we definitely are going to Frab.
All right, now
that.
before you go to any more, I had to ask a question because I know you're bolting from the DNC very soon. You're rushing out to the West Coast to cover the VMA Awards.
Yeah.
And you've done Fab or Drab at some other events, Bonnaroo earlier in the summer. How do you rate political conventions within the spectrum of these public spectacles?
Honestly, I've been super impressed.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like people are having fun. Like, people come here and people are very patriotic. I've been super impressed. I'm a little upset with the lack of light-up objects. Like at the RNC, I only saw some lady with light-up eyes.
It's not that hard these days to do that.
I know.
Yeah,
I've been seeing it more at the DNC, but I'm hoping that it will be more of that. But in terms of like concert wear, like these people know how to do it up.
Okay,
and, like,
all right.
They're going big.
Let's see a few more then.
Yeah. So so we have Alaska. I do not like this look. So I don't like it just because it's too boring and safe. Like, to
I'm
me.
sorry. What does it say on it? Oh, Alaska Democrats.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
So
all
we
right,
definitely are going to drab that because it's not exciting, and I do like that they have a theme. One of the biggest differences between the RNC and the DNC so far is the lack of like coordinating between
so
the
you don't have entire delegations wearing the same thing.
Hawaii tonight is wearing a rainbow necklace that they all have. It's a bunch of rainbow necklaces, so I really like that.
That's
just because I like definite fab, mega fab. So this is not a good picture, but okay, so Texas is like awesome tonight. Tiny hats are always Fab because when you see someone wearing a tiny hat,
you're
it's
going to notice
funny.
it, right?
And it's funny, like
Yep.
it's really funny. But the story behind it is a representative told them, "You better not wear big hats tonight." So then someone went out and bought all these tiny hats, and
That's
now they're
awesome.
wearing
Okay.
exactly. So like
Great story behind the picture. Yeah.
yeah, so I like that about Texas. It's funny because the RNC and the DNC, the Democrats and Republicans, Texans just kind of. They have this awesome theme between them. They just have this connection. Okay, this is my absolute favorite because it's
That's
just
pretty cool,
awesome.
yeah.
It's actually Minnie Mouse, and it has Obama and Biden in each of the ears. Like that's fab.
You can't-
Like,
okay,
come
you
on,
can't
like
beat
that
that.
is
Okay.
super fab. And I think
that
that is
it?
all that I have right here.
Okay, that's good. That was a great representation. Listen, thanks for coming on. Look for your work from the VMAs, and maybe, or at least I hope, we can talk again before the end of the convention, or at least the election season.
Totally.
So, thanks for coming on.